Chapter 3 of Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Been there, done that was my coffee shop of choice in Mercer. Well, it was the only coffee shop of choice, but it was damn good coffee. Marnie was the owner, server, and busboy of the shop. There wasn't a single person who didn't make their way through those doors at least once a day or once a week. "Hey, honey, what can I do you for?" Marnie asked as she shoveled freshly baked brownies into the dessert showcase. I marched my way over to the counter, leaving chunks of snow on the tiled floor. My puffered jacket deflated when I leaned over the counter. "I need help," I demanded as I shoved my letter in her face. "Any idea what this is about?" Marnie eyed me up and down and said, "Manners, that's what you need, and a mop to clean up your mess." She tilted her chin, signaling for me to look behind me. "She might be the one to help, but she'll put you in your place first." "Sorry," I huffed. "I've been thinking about this for the last few hours. I got it in the mail this morning." I tapped my fingers aggressively on the counter. The customer beside me looked up from his crossword puzzle, wrinkled his nose, and shuffled down to the next seat. "Sorry," I muttered. After a long silence, Marnie read the letter. Her gold-ringed fingers grazed the single sheet of white paper as if trying to read Morse code. Finally, she said, "I don't know. I haven't heard anyone talking about you for a while now." The news felt both good and bad. I adjusted my perch on one of the bar stools. I don't know who would have sent it, or what it even means. I took the letter back and tried to decode it. Part of me thought I should have passed it to the guy doing puzzles to see if he could figure it out instead. "Maybe someone is crushing on you," Marnie cooed. That was the last thing I wanted. My claim to fame was not just breaking hearts, but shattering them. But who? Why? I palmed my chin, trying to think about who would want to date me. With a look of twinkling mischief in her eyes, Marnie overly exaggerated a shrug and put her shoulders just shy of her ears. "Well, you're a beautiful 24-year-old who happens to run a successful business. But what do I know?" Marnie returned to clearing plates and poured coffee for the other customers while I sat there slack-jawed. "Open your eyes, you're desirable." Some of the men in the coffee shop, most of whom worked in construction, blushed and looked away when I tried to glance around to see who might be interested in me. I might as well be Medusa turning men into stone if they'd fall for me. I smoothed my hair to check for snakes. "I doubt it's a crush. Thanks anyway." I zipped up my jacket and headed for the door. I felt foolish being excited about the potential for love. Almost downright ridiculous. "Don't forget about the mistletoe for the Christmas Eve market," Marnie called out. I waved in recognition of her request as I headed down the street towards my own little oasis, out of the watchful eye of any gentleman's suitors.